Hey besties. I know I'm late. You guys are probably gonna like kill me, shoot me, hey? Be mad at me. Sorry. Hi ladies. How's everybody doing? What is it? Happy, what is it? Happy Thursday. That's what it is. Oh gosh, that means I have to go back to work tomorrow. I do not like that at all. Not even kind of. Hi loves. How's everybody doing? We're making a better than cake, better than sex, better than sex, better than sex cake. Let me see if I cannot share this to the other room. Got 3 people. Oh, it's quiet tonight. Hey, Steph, how are you? You and your lovely self on with your animals. Well, I'll see. Let's see who comes. Maybe nobody, maybe everybody. I'll share this to Facebook real quick. Good of y'all to join us. If you were here last night, you would know that I made sugar-free, high-protein, sweetened condensed milk. And tonight, we're going to put it to use. Tonight, I made something called a better than sex. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that word, but it's better than sex cake. If you've ever had that cake, I made a high protein / sugar-free version. So let's see. If you're in the room, if you can like it, if you can share it, that'd be beautiful. And then the people shall come. If the people do not come, well, I'm going to bed early. There's that part. So, let's see how many people we can get up in here really quick. And if we can't get a big group, it's kind of late. And it's also, the middle of the week and normal people have to work. So there's that part. But how's everybody doing? All 22 of my people that are in here. How y'all doing? I found this today. I've been able to find this forever. This is my favorite thing in life. If you do not know about this, I suggest this to a friend. I suggest it to all my friends. This stuff is amazing. It's sugar-free caramel. I love it on sliced apples. Not good. Oh no, Michelle, what's wrong? What's going on, my friend? Hey, sweetheart. I am back home. I've been back home since Sunday. I left Kentucky and drove home straight through. Yep, back at the house. Back at the house for many, many reasons. So, you can't find a morning drink you like. Okay, let's talk about that. So when you say, I can't find a morning drink that I like, so protein, we're talking about so you can't find a protein drink in the morning that you like. Is that what I'm hearing? Yes? I'm thinking yes. So you don't drink coffee. That's okay. You don't have to drink coffee. Do you do smoothies or do you not do smoothies either? Have you tried the protein waters or no on the protein waters? Okay, so something my girls do, I'll just put it out there. One of my daughters doesn't drink coffee, and she takes her protein and she freezes it in ice cube trays overnight. And she freezes her fresh fruit. Hey, Miss Jones, how are you? Hey, Lynn, Fran's doing better. What she does is she takes her protein. Well, first she takes the ice tray. And then she fills it with whatever fruit she's going to do in the morning. Her favorite is this blueberry lime thing she does. I kind of came up with it, but I let her have the credit for it. And she'll take her blueberries and she puts them in there. And then she puts her vanilla protein on top of it, and then in the morning when we get up, I just blend it and add lime juice to it and a key lime high protein yogurt, and she drinks it every morning on the way to work. She absolutely loves it, and she probably gets in She doesn't like the key lime, like the high protein one. Hey, Sour Apples, how are you, sweetheart? She does not do that, but that's her favorite, like, go-to drink in the morning. And then sometimes she'll put protein water in it too. So, hey, Lisa, how are you, sweet lady? So yeah, I know a lot of people. But another thing, if you want, oh my gosh, I love those myself. That's my favorite yogurt ever, like ever. And I'm really into this like custard thick yogurt right now. It's high protein, but I really like the thicker yogurt. Like that's a thing for me. So anyway, I know a lot of you came back. I'm late. I know. I'm sorry. I was in with the ladies. We were having a meeting. Those of you who don't know, I'm doing a 21 day with Mel challenge. It was supposed to be in Louisville. I'm doing the last week here in North Carolina due to a family emergency. So, here I am. And I will be doing September's 21 days with Mel. We will be doing that here in North Carolina. It's kind of exciting. We're going to take only 50 people starting in September. And we are going to have the OGs. Now, if you want to know who an OG is, an OG is a woman. We've only been doing this since March. So March, April, May, June, July, August, like 6 months. So we've got ladies who are OGs. They've been doing this for a while. We've got women who what we call HBICs. Those are the head bitches in charge. And they're actually going to be the captains on each one of the teams. And we're going to have, there's Wanda. We're getting ready to do an inch off. So what we're going to get ready to do for September is we're going to have a group of women here, 25 women over here who are OGs, and we're going to have a group of women over here who are our newbies, and we are going to have an inch off, and we are actually going to have a football theme. We're going to pick our own colors. Each team is going to have colors, and we're going to all work the 6 steps together in a 21-day challenge from September 1st to September 21st. And so many of the ladies in here, we got like 43 that are on this current journey with me. This was new. There's been some growing pains. These ladies have been fantastic and kind of working with me and going through it with me. So now that I'm back home, I can cook again. And I'm really, really excited about that part. Because one of the things I do and I love to do is I'd love to convert regular meals into high protein meals. I refuse to, at 52 years old, not eat things that I like. I really don't give a shit. I'm too old to care anymore. Maybe that's a bad attitude, but once you start menopause, the fuck it card comes out and I'm there. So, people are asking me like, Mel, what's your success look like? Well, I've been doing this since January 27th. I'm the founder of the group, practicing my 6 steps. There's 6 free steps. They're easy. Anybody can do them. They're with products that you have in your house. And it's about, I just read that, Courtney, you're going to make me cry. It's about taking things that you love and making it so you can eat them when you want to. One of the things that we do on the Chubby Girl Lifestyle is one time a day for an hour, we eat what we want to within reason. And people are like, how is that possible? Well, this is a lifestyle change. This isn't a diet. Thank you for that, Sour Apples. This is about a lifestyle change, which is different than a diet because a diet ends. This does not end, right? Our health does not end. We are getting older. We are not getting younger. I'm about to take you to church for a second before I show you the better than sex cake. Right, 20 pounds down and feeling so much better. This is why we scan ourselves, because we focus on inches. Pounds are important, but pounds also fuck us up. Like, pounds are what got us here. Getting on that scale is what got us here. Being afraid to eat is what got us here. So we're not afraid to eat. So we scan ourselves every 21 days. For me, I'm 58 pounds down, but I'm also 85 inches as of today. 85 inches to me is huge. Since January, that's 8 months, right? And I'm not on any medication, not taking anything to assist me, just living my best life. So, not that it's wrong to take medication. Shit, if I could afford it, I would do it. I've actually been talking to a friend of mine about possibly doing like Mounjaro or something like that, just to kind of not really expedite, but kind of assist. But I think I'm doing pretty good right now, for being 52 years old and active menopause. Did I ever think I could be here? Absolutely not. I'm really glad. I love to hear that. Love that, Lisa. Absolutely love it. So I'm going to take y'all over here. Obviously, I'm Italian. And one of the things I could never give up is pasta. Like every single, see the two things about like these programs that are out there that never made sense to me is, one, you tell me I can't eat fruit. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, you want me to put things in my body that are chemically processed, but you don't want me to eat an apple that comes off of a real tree. Like, no. Like, so one of my things, like, people are like, oh, Mel, like, how'd you do it? What? Michelle? Okay, first of all, if you want to see how to do it, there's a video. There's a series I have up there. If you want to just pay the $5, you get the series, you get all the 6 steps. But if you want to come over to Chubby Girl Lifestyle, it's free. chubbygirllifestyle.org. And in the lobby, there's a room called Incredible Shrinking Besties, and then it says Mel's 6 steps. And you'll get all of the 6 steps there. It'll show you how to do them, what supplements if you want to take them locally. It's really almost too simple. When people start this, they're like, bitch, how is this possible? Like, this is way too easy. And that one thing we say, my 10,000 women, trust the process. You got to trust the process, right? Like, and this is what I tell people. No one's asking you for a dime. No one's asking you for a dime. So if you can do 21 days, you can do this. Like, it'll change your behaviors, right? And that's the whole point of this. So then you keep doing it, right? Because people are like, what happens after the 21 days? Well, you change your lifestyle, right? And I'm going to show you how my lifestyle has changed, right? Well, Michelle, we're the place to be. I'm telling you, this is the move. See the ladies in the room? Let's do a shout out really quick in honor of Michelle being in here. If you are part of the chubbygirllifestyle.org or Chubby Girl Challenge on Facebook, can you put in here, what's your success look like? Can you put in here, what does your success look like? Is it inches? Are you sleeping through the night? Are you not having hot flashes anymore? I don't have fibromyalgia episodes anymore. Again, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a nurse. And so nothing I'm saying is medically backed, but it works for some reason. The 6 things work together. I don't know why they work together, but they work together. So can you shout yourself out in the room, please? If you are a Chubby Girl Lifestyle, if you have a crown or you have a skate next to you, what's your success look like so far? Energy. That's one of the biggest ones. That's it. That's it right there. Hold on, I'm going to take y'all over here and show you something. So I made dinner for my kids tonight. Back in the day, my kids would have been like, where's the garlic bread? And I was like, well, it's not here tonight. So let me show y'all what I made. Now y'all are going to be like, what the hell? Is this really true? Yeah, this is really true. So watch. So this is pasta. This is a homemade vodka sauce that I made. Might not look great to you, but it's got grilled turkey in there, and it's got green peppers and onions, and of course it's got cottage cheese, because, you know, why wouldn't you add cottage cheese to add protein to your regular spaghetti sauce? Remember, we're focusing on protein. That's the other thing. I didn't tell you all this. If you're new in the room, we don't focus on carbs. We don't count calories. We don't do any of that shit. We don't play with, we're too old to fucking do that crap. We ain't doing that. On the Chubby Girl Lifestyle, we eat pasta sauce, and we eat it on pasta, y'all. Like, this is what I had for dinner tonight. Like, I ain't lying to y'all. And this is what we had. We had homemade, I made a vodka sauce, and then we added, I blended cottage cheese, like you would make the inside of your lasagna. I mix that up, and you know what I break it up with too? This is like a really good cheat secret. If you want to add cottage cheese to your spaghetti sauce, take like 2 tablespoons of this, the Olive Garden Italian dressing or any Italian dressing, and blend it together and add it to, oh, I'm going to tell you something. And then I made a Caesar salad. I love these big chunks of Parmesan cheese from Sam's Club. So anyway, as I was saying, the holidays are coming. So I started to think the other night, what the hell am I going to do? This is my first holidays when I started taking care of myself. Hi, Bianca. It's good to have you, sweet friend. So I got like really excited and I started to think, what's one of the bases that we make our food? And one of the things we do here where I'm at, and we use a lot, is sweetened condensed milk. And I was like, you know what? What the hell am I going to do this year? So I looked online and I found a recipe. I could find sugar-free sweetened condensed milk everywhere, but they didn't have high protein. So I was like, Mel, game changer. You got to take one for the team. So I did. So I came up with, I'm eating my Parmesan cheese, sorry. I say don't eat and talk. Hold on, I'm almost done chewing. Anyway, I came up with sugar-free, high protein, for real, sweetened condensed milk. Like, this is sweetened condensed milk on everything. When I tell you, this shit is so good. Kiki was literally eating it earlier. Kiki's my daughter. If you know who my daughter is, Kiki. She was literally eating it, like, by the spoonfuls. So, let me show you a little secret after it sets up. After it sets up, it's going to kind of get like a little, I think for lack of a better word, I'd say crystally. Hold on, I'm coming. It's going to it crystallizes a little bit. So what you have to do the next day to soften it up is you do have to put it in the microwave for like 15 seconds. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. She just started. We got a newbie. We have a new friend. We love new friends. Anyway, so all this is right here. Let's talk about what this is. See, look, it's not moving right now because it's been in the fridge. This right here is amazing. This right here is a cup of cream, a half a cup of whatever kind of protein shake you drink. I, of course, am a big fan of Fairlife. Because I just want those 42 grams of protein, half a bottle. Then you're going to cook this down with vanilla, a little bit of butter, and then you're going to add your swerve to it, your powdered sugar. You're going to add 3/4 of a cup, and you're going to cook it on the stove, and you're going to keep cooking it. Now, look at the color of this one. See how it's like I've already used some of it. Oh, you want to see what I made? Hold on. Y'all want to see what I made? Okay, I'll show you what I made. The only way I will show you what I made is if everybody in the room says yes. I need 81 yeses if you want to see what I made with this. And then I'm about to make a recipe for you. If you want to see what I made, I got to get a yes in the room, and you got to tap the screen and show hearts. Where are we at heart-wise? Okay, 10,000 hearts. When we hit 10,000 hearts, I'll do it. Till we hit 10,000 hearts, I'm going to keep my better than sex cake to myself. I'm just going to sit over here, and I'm going to sit on it for a second. I'm just going to sit over here on my cake. Hold on. Matter of fact, while I'm sitting on my cake and y'all are working on the hearts, I'm going to loosen this up a little bit. And then that's what she said, or that what he said. Anyway, 15 seconds in the microwave. Watch how this looks. 15 seconds in the microwave. 15 seconds in the microwave. 15 seconds in the microwave. Yeah, that's my song tonight. I got 15 seconds in the microwave. I got 15 seconds in the... That's going to be my new song now. Y'all going to go through the night singing, I got 15 seconds in the microwave. Y'all going to be doing that tomorrow. People at work going to be like, bitch, what are you doing? You'll be like, 15 seconds in the microwave? What's that? I don't know. Some crazy lady on TikTok did it last night. Hold on. Here we go. 2, 1. There we go. There we go, ladies. Hold on. Here I come. Here I come with the goodness. You know, if anyone ever told me I was going to come up with a sugar-free, high-protein, sweetened condensed milk, I'd have said they were a damn liar. But let me tell you a little secret about this. Because it crystallizes as it sits, just so you can see. So you're going to have to loosen it up to put it into a recipe to get it to pour. So you're going to have to like whisk it a little bit to break up the granules, but it's okay. It'll get it back to, are we there? Oh, we're there yet. Hold on. Let me go. I owe y'all something. Let me show you what I made. Hold on. Hold on. Last night we let the liquor talk. I let the better sex. Look at that. This is called a better than sex cake. You see this right here? Do you see this right here? I want you to see this right here, because a slice of this right here, my friends, if you're in the room, share the live, please. If you're in the room, tap the screen. I wish you could smell the cinnamon and the caramel, okay? This right here only has, 28 grams of protein a bite. So a piece. So like you see this piece right here? So if you were at my house right now, I would cut this whole big corner right here, and that would be your piece, okay? And that is what we call a better than sex. This is a pumpkin cake because I'm ready for fall, friends. If you like pumpkin and you are on a high protein, low calorie, worried about your figure for the fall, let me tell you how I made this. I took a sugar-free cake mix. Super simple. Watch how this goes. I took a sugar-free cake mix that I bought at the grocery store. Let me see what flavor I got in here. I don't think I have. This is the brownie mix. Okay, here's devil food. I keep every flavor of sugar-free cake mix in my house, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay? So what are you working on now? John, we are actually working on, I made a sugar-free, high protein sweetened condensed milk yesterday. Right now, we're working on a better than sex cake. So here's what you do. You go to the store and you buy one of these, but you buy the vanilla one, okay? You get yourself a vanilla one. Don't anybody type sex in the room either. Put sec, like Susan did, okay? So we take this cake right here, and then it's really simple. And then you take 2 eggs, and then you take a can of pumpkin, pureed pumpkin, a little bit of cinnamon, a half a bottle of protein of your flavor choice, and you mix it together. It's really simple. Mix, 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 mix. Then when you're done mixing it, you're going to put it in a 350 degree oven and cook it until it's baked. I don't know, it's like 30 minutes, like a regular cake. You're just going to bake it, right? But then when you get done and it's still hot, it's like a tres leche cake, okay? If I'm saying that right, if I'm not, I'm sorry. What you're going to do is you're going to poke holes in it, okay? In the top of your cake. Then what you're going to do, friends, is you are going to use, tonight I used a new product. I've never used this before. Hold on, let me find it. I have never used this caramel, but I'm telling y'all, this shit is amazing. I found this. It's called Walden Farms, if you've never seen it. It is a sugar-free, negative. I don't know how it can be negative. Dana, I love that. I love that for you. I love that for you. It is a negative net carb. So if you're a carb counter, all the sugar-free stuff seems to be loaded with chemicals. Nah, not really, my friend. And regardless, I'm down 85 inches, so I don't give a shit if I had to lick a rock at this point. But there's that point. It's got 0 calories, and it's also sugar-free. And this one right here, it doesn't have any protein in it. But what you do is you take the bottle, you shake it up while it's hot, right? And you pour this over the top of it. I used about that much of the bottle just because I like caramel and just because it's got no calories and just because I could. So I did. And then what I did is I took my sweetened condensed milk, right? Because that's what makes these cakes sweet, right? So you take sweetened condensed milk and you take half of it. So like about a half a cup, and you drizzle it on top of your hot cake, and it soaks down into the cake, okay? It soaks down into the cake, right? And once it soaks down into the cake, what you do is you let it sit, okay? You're so cute. Yeah, Mel just wants to make it sugar-free and healthy, that's all, or what I call healthy, right? So then you're going to pour this on top, and you're going to let your cake just sit in there in the fridge or the freezer, and you're going to let it marinate. You're going to let it soak up all that caramel let it soak up all that sugar-free, high-protein, sweetened condensed milk. And then when you get done, you're going to take it out of the fridge. You're going to grab yourself a tub of Cool Whip. The only reason I'm not making this live is because there's a video. I already am launching the video in the morning. I already made the cake. So we're going to make something different right now. We're actually going to make something really exciting. We're not done yet tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So we take this and mix cinnamon with it. Then once you put the cinnamon in it, you just put it right on top of your chilled cake. The cake has got to be chilled, okay? This Better Than Sex cake has been around forever. You can do it with a devil's food cake. You can do it with chocolate. You can do it with sweet potato. Matter of fact, that's a really good question. You said, how many calories per slice? Well, we don't count calories. But Tammy, for you, I'll figure it out. Give me 1 second. So that's 120 calorie-wise. So let me cut that. Okay. I'm going to go somewhere between 200 and 260 a slice, but we don't count calories, sorry. All we do is we count protein on the Chubby Girl Lifestyle. So I can convert it for calories for you, but I don't know because we don't give a shit about calories or carbs. That's not how we do things over here. But anyway, as I was saying, then what you do is you sprinkle it with some cinnamon, and then you take some of this caramel. The caramel, where's the caramel? Susan, before you stress yourself out too, remember, you have the power to do what you got to do, my friend. And I'll deal with it afterwards. Don't stress yourself out in it. You hear what I'm saying? Are you speaking Mel right now, Susan? Dr. Susan, if you are, handle your business. Or if you can't, Kimmy will, because Kimmy's not feeling good anyway, so Kimmy will handle that. So so this is what's on top, okay? And we're going to put that on top right there. So that is a Better Than Sex pumpkin cake. You will find the recipe on Pinterest. I'm also going to have a video up we're also going to have a video up in whatchamacallit. But what we're getting ready to make now, the ask too is if you saw the video last night, you liked the video that you saw when we made sweetened condensed milk, it's now pinned on my page. So if you can go ahead on my page and share it. If you have not shared the pinned video and you know someone who likes to bake or is trying to do high protein and low sugar or both, Kimmy, I'm done with you. If you want to, I'm gonna tell y'all something in a second about that room 6 thing really quick, because when you see the text message I just got from that person, you'll understand. Anyway, we'll discuss that in a second. But as I was saying, so tonight we're gonna do something. I found a person. Well, my daughter found a person on Facebook, and this person made this cake. Okay, it's called a magic cake, and this person made this magic cake, and their name is Tata's Kitchen. I'm gonna call her out. Her name is Tata's Kitchen, and she does this video, and she talks about in this video how it is the best tasting cake ever. That you put your oven on 350, which we're getting ready to do. And I'm going to show y'all how to do this. And as I started to watch how they made this, it's called an instant cake. As I started to watch how they made it, I was like, oh, I can't. That's like all full of sugar. It had sweetened condensed milk in it and regular sugar. And I was like, well, damn, I can't do that. But then I started to think, I can do that. I just have to convert it so we can eat it. Those of us who are choosing high protein. See, we don't count calories and we don't count carbs. Study after study after study has proven if you focus on a high protein diet, that it will take care of itself. Okay. And if you need the study results, I'll be happy to share them with you. Or you can come to chubbygirllifestyle.org. And you're more than welcome to see the results there. So they took 2 groups of women, and on this side, and these women over here, they counted carbs and calories and lived in a calorie deficit. And they took 150 women over here, and the 150 women over here said, fuck it, I'm not counting calories anymore, I'm not counting carbs anymore, I'm going to focus only on protein. And they focused on 150 or 125 grams of protein every single day. Everything else fell into place. After the study, they figured out women, good evening, Lynn, they figured out after doing this side, were eating 451 more calories than the women over here who were just focusing on protein and eating whatever the hell they wanted to. Well, I don't know about you. That's why we're called Chubby Girl Lifestyle, because I don't want to be over here counting shit anymore. I don't care about a carb. I don't give a shit about a calorie. I don't do that. What I do over here is I worry about protein. I don't know what you ate for dinner tonight, my friend, but I'm down 85 inches and I ate pasta with spaghetti sauce, with a huge Caesar salad, and I'm getting ready to eat better than sex cake. And that's my life. So if you want to come live it with us, we'd love to have you. You know what I mean? But you got to get out of that diet mentality, and that's scary, right? And then on top of it, you meet this woman, this chubby girl, 52 years old from North Carolina, and she don't even want your money? Like, what? These are 6 steps are free. If you want to see the 6 steps, you can go in there. I made a video series. It'll tell you how to do it. Or just come over to chubbygirllifestyle.org, and it's completely free. So anyway, as I was saying, this is what they call a blender cake. If you don't know what a blender cake is, I'm about to show you. A blender cake is nothing more than a cake that's made in a blender. And that's what we're getting ready to do. Okay? So we're getting ready. Our oven's on 350. Watch this. Get a blender. I'm going to show you how we're going to throw protein in here. And I'm also going to show you how we're converting this recipe. That's annoying. Oh Lord, I can't have that noise. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my faucet. I gotta get a new faucet. I can't do that. Okay. So here we go. There we go. I wish y'all could see my fridge. So we're gonna take 3 eggs, right? Someone out there can do the math if they want to. So 3 eggs. Each egg has 6 grams of protein. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Again, this cake is going to put itself together. Watch. 3. There we go. And the original recipe calls for, watch. Original recipe calls for 2 cups of milk. Okay? But we're going to do a little different. Even though we're going to use milk because we love milk. We don't do almond milk. We don't do oat milk. We don't give a shit about that stuff because it doesn't have any protein in it. So what we do, this is what I call the Holy Grail. Why is this the Holy Grail, Mel? Well, let me educate you really quickly while you're here hanging out with me and we're making this amazing recipe. Okay, let me, is that mirror your video? Okay, here we go. Just so y'all can see. Give me hearts if you show the love. Okay, so we eat high protein. Let me get you in here so you can see. Okay, so if you do regular milk, you get 8 grams of protein. If you do almond milk, which we all know almonds don't have breasts, so they shouldn't be making milk anyway, you only get 1 gram of protein. But if you look up there at the top, you got the Fairlife fat-free, ultra-pasteurized, with no lactose, by the way. No lactose. You have, can't wait to get my nails done, 13 grams of protein. Okay? That's a very little different discussion. So we are going to now add 13 grams of protein. Okay? Let me flip you over again. And we're going to do it with 1 cup. Okay? It's insane how good this is because we made sugar-free high protein Sweetened condensed milk. Let me show you something. This is crazy. Y'all are gonna be like, no, stop it. All right. So we gotta get our pan. Our oven's on 350. We're doing this all in a blender. Trying to find a measuring cup, y'all. Hold on. Of course, because I need it. I can't find one. This is 2/3 of a cup. And we're gonna make it work. So now we're gonna add 1 cup of milk. Okay, 1 cup of milk. It's 2/3, so I need another third. There we go. 1 cup of milk. We just added 16 more grams of protein. Okay, here we go. Let's rock and roll. Now, I don't got some fancy dancy. Add the protein. I don't got it because I'm out of my Fairlife right now. So I got the old equate. Because you know what? It doesn't matter. It's going in my recipe. So we're going to do 1 cup of this. You could do 2 cups. If you want to do 2 cups of the Fairlife, you can. But this has just got like a lot more protein in it. So we're going to just go ahead and do a whole cup of this. Which I think it's going to end up being the container. Hold on. Yeah, pretty much. A little bit of shake in the morning for my coffee. So now we've added 1 cup of Fairlife milk, 1 cup of protein. Okay? That is, so we added 1 cup. There's a little bit in the bottom. So I'm going to probably go about 22 grams more protein so far. So we've got 3 eggs, 6, 12, 18. We've got the Fairlife, which was, what, 13? 14? 13? 13. So 13 plus 12 is 25 plus 22 is now we're 25. 22 is 47. So we're right at 47. So now next it calls for coconut milk, 3/4 of a cup of coconut milk. So what I decided to do instead of doing that is I went out and got my fancy dancy coconut skinny syrup. So here we go. Because that's the flavoring in this. It's going to have like a coconut kind of 3, 4, 5. I did 6 pumps. 6 pumps. 6 pumps. Thank you for becoming part of the team. Steffi's part of the team. Steffi's part of the team. I don't even know what the hell that means, but you're part of the team. If you want to be part of the team, do whatever Steffi did. That was kind of cool. Anyway, so we're going to add that. And then we're going to add, hold on, friends. Someone done moved my stuff. I'm going to lose my mind. Why do people got to touch my stuff? I often ask myself that question. So we're about to add coconut milk. Okay, all natural coconut milk. And we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of coconut milk. Now I got to get my can opener. Hold on. And again, this cake kind of cooks itself. This kind of does, you know, does it. So we shook it up. We're getting ready. And it's got a pop top, but I guess I decided to use a can opener because, I don't know, maybe that was the thing tonight. Maybe why I did that, I don't even know. Maybe because I'm on live TV. Maybe that's why. Live TV things always act silly and crazy. So let's go ahead and... God, please don't let me cut myself on TV. That would be really embarrassing. And it would be very upsetting. So we got coconut milk, right? Here's our coconut milk. And we're adding that. And we're doing 3/4 of a cup. Okay? So, like, again, you can't make this recipe up. It's pretty simple. It's straightforward. Again, there's going to be a whole video on it. Look at. So far, that's it. This is the cake so far. Like, I bet y'all are like, there's no fucking way. Again, this is the easiest cake you can possibly make in the universe. I don't know why, but then it would ask for an entire, what can we use instead of coconut milk? Okay. Instead of coconut milk, you could do coconut extracts and put it in vanilla protein. So you could do 3/4 of a cup of vanilla protein with vanilla. Unless you don't like coconut, that's what you're saying, you don't like the coconut flavor, then I would just add more protein shake. Then what I'm going to do now is you're supposed to add an entire can of sweetened condensed milk. if you go to my pinned ads, oh, you don't like coconut, then I would just do vanilla. I would just do 3/4 of a cup of vanilla protein shake, and I would add more vanilla to it because we're about to add vanilla anyway. So if you don't like the coconut, can't really tell it's there, but if you like coconut, yeah, that makes sense. You don't like it. So we're now going to add our sugar-free sweetened condensed milk. High protein, sugar-free sweetened condensed milk. If you need that recipe, it's pinned on my page, okay? And if you like it, please share it. The other trick is when you're making this sweetened condensed milk, which as you can see, I made 3 cups yesterday. It did not last very long. When you make this, if you continue to cook it for another 5 to 6 minutes, it actually turns to caramel. What? Yes. So whoever in the room earlier said that caramel is not healthy, you can make healthy caramel. Yeah, almond extract. I think almond would be really good too. That might be a fun flavor. I could eat this stuff for days. The fact that it's sugar-free, and I hate things. Y'all know I hate things. The fact that it's sugar-free and it's sweetened condensed milk and it's high protein, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Y'all better run to a store and make this weekend on everything. Now, for my people who are keto, we're not, but if you are, the next thing I'm about to say might throw you off a little bit because we're going to use flour. We're going to use a cup of flour. If you don't use regular flour, you can use almond flour for this. A lot of people like almond flour. I'm using, vanilla almond skinny syrup. That would be really good too. I'm adding regular flour just because I am. However, you don't have to. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to. If you're not comfortable using regular flour, you don't have to do that. You are more than welcome to use almond flour or any kind of flour that you have. But you're going to actually add 1 cup of flour. So 1 cup of flour. Here we go. Getting that added in. Give me just 1 second here, y'all. And again, we're just literally pouring. Hold on, this is getting everywhere. 2 seconds. We're just literally adding all this to a blender. That's the crazy part about this. You're just literally putting this in a blender. And here we go. All right. And last but not least, sweetener of your choice. You can use whatever sweetener that you feel like, whatever your heart's desire. I tonight am using stevia. That's my choice. You're going to add a 1/2 cup of sweetener, whatever that is. Oh, yes, Lynn. Oh, yes. I'm going to post it tomorrow. Just like I posted the sweetened condensed milk. Yes, this is going to be there. So what we did, and I'm going to go over it really quickly, very quickly. So we took a blender. We have a blender. See our blender? This is how easy this cake is to make. You see this blender right here? So in this blender, we put 3 eggs. 3 eggs. We put 1 cup of Fairlife milk. 1 cup of protein shake. We put, what else do we put in there? Oh, 3/4 of a cup of coconut milk. Okay. And then we put in, what was this? Oh, we put in a cup of sugar-free, high-protein, sweetened condensed milk that we made yesterday. So if you need that recipe for your recipes, go grab that up there. And then we just put in a cup of flour and a 1/2 cup of sweetener of your choice. And we're getting ready we're going to blend it. Now I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. It's going to be very runny. Let me warn you right now. So the cake comes out, it looks like a combination of a flan / the moistest vanilla cake you've ever had. That's the only way I can explain it. Like, so the recipe that was online, and I told her I would tag her in it, is got like, I don't know. It's got a lot though as far as calories go. I think it was like $5.20 a slice or something like that. And it had like 8 grams of protein. This actually, when we're done, has got like 37 grams of protein, and I think it's 190 calories a slice. So this is really good. This one's like insanely easy to make. So you're going to take your pan like this. Obviously, you're going to grease it, or you're going to spray your Pam in it, or I don't have that shit tonight. I should probably have that, but I don't. I just have a little oil. So I'm about to put a little bit of oil in there. And I'm about to use my, I've been baking and cleaning all day. That's what I do on my days off. All right, here we go, y'all. So greasing our, and it works best in like a Pyrex pan, kind of like we've got here, Pyrex pan. By the way, if you're in the room, if you can like it doesn't cost you anything to tap the screen while I'm blending this. And if you can share the video, that would be great. Give me 2 seconds. Let me go ahead here. Where's my garbage? Hold on. My kids need my garbage. Can't stand when they do that. Very nice of them to take my garbage out, but there's that part. Okay, so I'm going to blend. I'll be right here. Hold on. I'm blending. We're blending, guys. We're blending. Give me a second to blend. We're going to blend real quick. I need to get like an outlet over there so I can blend in front of y'all. Hold on, let me grab my blender over here. All right, we're about to blend a cake, y'all. We're gonna blend a cake. We're gonna blend a cake. We're gonna blend a cake. High protein. That's my dance for the day. Hold on. All right. Here we go, y'all. Y'all ready for the magic? Where did I put my top? I always do this. This is like my worst baking thing, y'all. You know how everybody has like a worst habit? That's my worst habit. Like I will put like tops down, or I'll forget I picked something up, or you know, that kind of thing. Let me tell y'all that spaghetti was good tonight. If you're not eating spaghetti because you think you can't, you need to come over to chubbygirllifestyle.org because we be eating spaghetti. I had some penne pasta. It was pretty wonderful. I'll be right back. Let me go whip this really quick. Wait, what's... Oh, I just use flour. Flour, all-purpose flour. That's it. All-purpose. Be right back. I'm gonna blend. We're gonna blend. Let the blending begin. We're blending our cake. You could substitute it with almond flour. I think I said that earlier. Use whatever kind of flour you want. Yeah. I used real flour, you know, because why not? Because I have it in my house. I don't do keto anymore. Even though I eat keto things. Here we go. Please whip for approximately 1 minute on low, and then you will go back and approximately whip it for 1 minute on high. Be right back. Come on. Ladies are waiting. We just made a cake. We just made a cake. We're gonna fuck it up. Oh, I can't say that here. I forgot. I swear on my website, but I'm not supposed to swear here. It's against the TikTok rules. They're going to TikTok around me again. Okay. Just so y'all can see how it's supposed to look, okay? So y'all don't think. So y'all aren't like, all right, this shit's way too runny, Mel. What the hell am I looking at? It's supposed to be runny. Okay, tap my forehead. Yeah, smack me around. I don't mind. Here, yeah. Thank you. Share the live. That helps a lot too. Share the live and they will come. All right, I'm going to put it on my boobies. Pull in my hand. And this is how your cake is going to look. Ready? Watch. It's going to pour like this. And it's going to feel like it's really, really thin. And it's okay. It's okay. Because just like the 6 steps we do, once you put it in the oven, it's magic. It's magic. I don't even know the name of it. I just know that this lady said it's the best cake ever on Facebook, but it had so much sugar in it. I was like, we can't eat that shit. Oh, the Magic Mel Cake. There we go. That's what we're going to call it, the Magic Mel Cake. Good answer, Kim. I like that. So now we're going to put the Magic Mel Cake in the oven and we're going to bake it. Here we go. Here we go. So we're going to put the cake in and we're going to hit, how long are we baking it for, cake friends? Well, it looks like we're going to do regular cake time. 350 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay. All right. I've been back home since Sunday. I had an emergency. And there we go. Let the magic begin. And now the cake is cooking. That was it. Kind of painless. Kind of like the sweetened condensed milk we made yesterday. Pretty simple. Let's go back over here. Brooke and I were supposed to go to dinner Thursday night. And then Francis got sick. And then I had to come back this way. I'm coming back your way, Brooke. I'm trying. Trust me. The universe has got different plans for me right now. So I'm chilling here in North Carolina at the house. Against my better judgment. Well, not against my better judgment, but against my life wishes. Life had a different plan. Hi, Fran. Y'all want to say hi to Fran? Fran, they want to say hi to you. Fran, say, hi, I'm back home in my bed. Yes. Yes, she's back home in her bed. She is thrilled. I've never met someone so happy to be home. She is so happy to be home, y'all. Like, she is, like, don't want to go back. She literally is just, like, the happiest little puppy. I think she was fake being sick because she just wanted to come back home. She's like, I'm sick of living in a hotel. I'm going to tell y'all, I was so tired of being in a hotel. I was so tired of not being able to cook. Like, I missed cooking. I'm Italian, so cooking's in my blood. And I'd be watching all these great recipes. I'm watching all these great recipes, and I'm sitting here like, are you kidding me? And all these people are making them, and I'm like, I want to go home and make cottage cheese shit. Like, and I couldn't do it because I was on the road. So, appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love. Thank you, Kim, for driving the room. So again, we just took a regular cake recipe. They call it. It's supposed to be it's called the lady. If you want to look it up on Facebook, the original recipe, look up Tata's Kitchen. And that's the original recipe for the cake. I think it's like a tres leche cake, to be honest with you, because it's got a lot of milk in it and stuff like that. We just converted it with protein. You thought you had family in Kentucky. Yeah, I have family in Kentucky, all right. I'll just leave that one alone. That's a personal question I'm not going to get into. Some things are better left not explained. Not that I don't mind the question. Don't get me wrong, Mimi. You can ask anything you want to. It's just that I realized while I was gone, some people think I'm a product, not a person. And I've had to really set some boundaries on my life. So The women that are in the HBIC, they know what's going on, and they know, because those are like my closest friends, right? You know how like you have friends that you like know people, and they're like, hey, how you doing? You're like, yeah, I'm back in North Carolina. And then you know people who like, oh, you're back in North Carolina, that part. So, and that makes sense. Hopefully it does. But anyway, while we're waiting for our cake to bake, if you're wondering who the hell I am, my name is Mel. I'm the founder of the Chubby Girl Lifestyle and the Chubby Girl Challenge. We made a better than sex pumpkin cake earlier. And here we are. So what happened is back in January on the 27th, I sat on my floor after New Year's Eve. You know how everybody has their New Year's resolution, and mine was I'm going to cut weight, right? That's a good idea. My next 21 days is actually going to be done here in North Carolina at my house starting in September. And then we're not going to do another Chubby Girl 21 Days challenge until November. And the only reason we're going to do one in November is because, well, A, it's my birthday month, but B, because we're going to do 21 Days with Mel because it ends right before Thanksgiving. So I want people to walk in ripped when they walk into the oh, Kim, you want to come up? Come on up, friend. If there's anybody else who wants to come up who's in the group, come the fuck on. What's up, girlfriend?
All right, you can see me.
I can see you. Hi.
Hi, everybody. How's the beautiful ladies? So, I just have to tell you, the person you're listening to right now, Mel, has changed my life. I just want to give that shout out to you, seriously. There's things that I thought with depression, fibromyalgia, um, blood pressure, high blood pressure, and IBS, that I was just going to die fat. This is just how it's going to happen. I'm not going to get to turn 50. I'm just going to die of a heart attack. And you know what? I'm taking back my life. So as I'm listening to you, I'm like, girl, I want to pay you. Oh, how did I get big? What happened?
Because someone said you were tiny, so now you're big. I'll be the tiny one. I can be the tiny one.
Okay. So I'm like, I think we need to do a challenge. I would like to put a personal invite. You can come to my place in Florida. It's not big, but it's a 3-2. And you cook, and then I'm going to motivate you to drink 100 ounces of water, and we're going to walk 3 miles a day. And together, we're going to shed hundreds of inches.
There we go. That works. That works. That works.
Thing I can do is I can motivate that side, but I can't cook for anything. I'm going to try to make this for my Labor Day party, but I'm a bad cook.
Yeah, but it's easy. Like, it's easy. Just put it in the blender and then throw it in the oven. So we'll see how the ratios turn out, but I think it's going to be good. I've only baked it once before because I converted. Fran, where are you? Sorry, I can hear Fran acting crazy somewhere under the table or caught in something. Fran, where are you?
Hi, ladies.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Fran, I'm trying to invite other people up if they want to come up, but I can't get anybody else to jump up with us. People, you don't have to come on camera if you guys don't want to come up. I'm just trying to get y'all to come up and say hi.
Yeah.
I'm sending invites out to everyone in the group that I know.
I just want to ask the ladies in here. Now, obviously, we have to try to make some of these recipes, but what do you think about if Mel does a high protein digital book for sale, cookbook? Would you guys buy that?
I would.
I'd buy it.
Serious.
Come here, Fran. Sorry, y'all.
Am I here?
Yeah.
I hear the struggle.
You said you would?
Hi, what happened? What happened to you, baby?
Oh, yeah, you have to have 1,000 followers to be able to come live.
I do.
Yeah, you're in. You're in, Brooke.
Okay.
Hi.
So Mel, guess what? I am hearing this. I absolutely love Mel's recipes. Yes, yes, and yes. You could go a digital route. And, there is a woman, and obviously we don't steal ideas from beautiful women, but there is a woman I follow right now, and she has her cookbook, and every single time somebody buys her cookbook, she walks on a treadmill and she does 1,000 steps for every single cookbook sold.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do so anyway. I'll tell you really quick in October. That's a good idea. In October, because we're having a walkathon. My kids came up with the idea where I'm going to share on the Nike app my location, and people can do things in the chat that make me have to walk a half mile. So I can end up that day up to like 30 miles away from my house. And I told the girls, I said, if I do this, bored. I said, what's going to happen when I get 30 miles away from the house? And Krista's like, you got to walk back. I was like, no, 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 no. I can walk there, but I don't think I can walk back. So that should be fun. But that's a great idea. A thousand steps, or not 1,000 miles,
1,000 steps for every book that she sells. And then if
That's
she gets
fun.
overloaded and can't do the amount, she will ask some friends, like her close besties, if she can give any of those out to the besties. And so
So what I heard you say is you'll match me.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
You
All
have
right.
to cook for me. That's the problem, because
Okay.
that's where I'm struggling, is the real cooking that is still good, that I'm not gagging on protein bread.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Like the spaghetti sauce, like that's simple. Oh, what are you doing? Are you trying to eat Kim? Don't eat Auntie Kim. Auntie Kim does not deserve that in any way, shape, or form.
Anyway, so I saw some really good stuff in here. People are saying yes, yes, and yes. So I just wanted to come in and say maybe it's a great idea. You love to cook. Maybe that's your niche.
Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe that'll be my next endeavor, right? Is what are you
Right.
trying to do to me right now? Okay, we can't do that right now.
What do you think, Brett?
Sweetie, how you doing over there, sweet lady?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You
Good.
can call me Deborah. It's okay.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know if you went like in public by Deborah or not.
Well,
So
I had it, Deborah Pilardi, and then I was going to get onto the TikTok shop, but I couldn't get through all of the reading and of what I was agreeing to, and I wasn't sure if I was giving my rights away, and so I just stopped doing it. But I had changed my name in the process of trying to get onto the TikTok shop, but I'm not on there. So,
I
but I am
just
on it's on my bio, but it's not on the
I
shop.
just finished your book. It was very good. Your book about
Oh, good.
domestic violence and her personal experiences. It was actually really good. I appreciate you sending that to me. That's why I invited you up too, because I wanted to give you a shout out, because I really appreciate you, sending that over and, allowing me the honor to read it. It was a really good read, and I appreciate as being a domestic violence survivor myself, it was really nice to hear that someone, not nice to hear someone went through the same things, but
Yeah.
like aligned with the things I went through. So I really appreciate that you sent that to me, and I was really honored to read it. I read it actually right before I left Kentucky. So thank you for that. I appreciate that.
It is about my personal experiences, but if you you read it, so you know that it was really a book. It could have been called Dear Mel, because it was about your personal experiences. Well, I wasn't in the book,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so it was really a book to Mel, like whoever reads it. I am literally do not appear in the book. It is a book to it is intimate and personal, and it's literally to the person who is reading it about
Mm-hmm.
them.
Yeah, I love that about it. It was a really, really emotional read for me, and it was really good, and I really appreciate that you did that. It's a beautiful thing. So I definitely want to call. It was really funny, y'all, before we actually had our first one-on-one. So Kim, I like thought like y'all know about, so they all know about my stalker, the one I told you about,
Yeah.
and I told Deborah about it, and I was afraid to meet because everything Deborah was saying was like the same thing as me, and I'm like, wait, what? And Deborah's like, yeah, I've got this many kids. I'm like, okay, how does this person like have my life? Like, what the hell is happening here? And then she'd message me and we'd talk a little bit and we'd have a meeting scheduled, something would happen. And she's like, yeah, I just can't wait to sit down and talk to you because of blah. And I wait, a what? And she's like, yeah, I had someone do that. And our stories are like almost twins or sisters from each other. Like it was just shocking to me. Why did they put that diaper on you like that? I'm sorry, y'all. They got this diaper on this puppy so tight she can't even walk.
Oh, what friend.
But yeah, I just really wanted to thank you for that opportunity to share that with me and to sit down and have that one-on-one. And yeah, I just really appreciate you. So if anybody in here is a domestic violence survivor or anybody in here, you know, has any experience in that area, it's definitely a good read. And she's one of our sisters too. So definitely something to look into. Brought up books. So I was like, yeah, I got to call this out because, you know, that's just what we do here. We, you know, build each other up. So that's an important thing. But yeah, that's kind of, actually my phone's getting ready to die. So if I get cut out, that's what happened to me. I was going to get up and grab my charger, and then I realized my charger is in Kiki's car and Kiki's gone. So I don't know how I'm going to charge my phone tonight.
How are we going to see that cake?
I know, right? That's why I was like, we got to wait for the cake to be done. But I don't think the phone's going to wait because we got 27 minutes. So
Oh, no.
maybe what I could do is I could jump off and come back on if like worst case scenario, and then maybe just show the cake, because I don't think that my phone is actually going to stand for some reason. It won't. Yeah, it's not letting